it stopped the leak anyway. So now I got a little drywall to repair. Not much. Caught it early, so. Come on, Grace, get out. Okay, we're live already, are we?
We are live.
Gotta bring up everything here. Hey, Corey Mono was the first this morning. Wow. Morning, Corey.
Is I think he's still up in his cabin, right?
Yeah, I think he was up in cottage, but we had all that rain yesterday and today. I'm kind of glad I didn't go. So, fine.
Yeah, it's not nice out at all.
The rain and airfall, or
Yeah.
Yes.
Been raining on and off all night. It let up a little bit to a really light sprinkle, so I went and did a ship and just came back. Excuse me. Well, this smoky shit in the air is really having an effect on me. I think that's what it is.
yeah.
But I almost didn't make it back because I started staggering around. I couldn't get my balance. I was lightheaded.
I know guys that I was watching a video. They cut grass for a living. They're saying it's affecting them.
Yep. Hey, there's Dre.
Morning, Joy.
Good morning, everyone.
How you doing?
Oh, enjoying some vacation time.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with vacation time.
Well, it's just from one job. I gotta go out and fly another job today.
Oh, you got to go fly. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fly. Well, I'm getting it done early, so when I go on my regular vacation Wednesday, I don't have to worry about coming back on the weekend to take care of it.
So how long are you taking vacation? A week?
Yeah, pretty much a week. I'll
You
be
going
coming back.
anywhere, or you just hanging home?
No, we're gonna go down to the beach area down in Oceanside, California, spend a few days down there. Then we're gonna come back inland to Temecula, where the wineries are at, and do a bit of going through the wineries. We got a concert we bought some tickets for down there, and just hang out. Our anniversary.
A little wine tasting and a little bit of fun, huh?
Yeah, our anniversary is this week, so just
Oh,
doing the thing.
congratulations. How many years?
39 years.
Oh man, you're the man.
Now,
I could never get past the number 6 or 7.
well, I tell you what, Paul, it's all her. She keeps putting up with me.
Yeah.
You see all the boats on the waterfall, people fishing? Holy crap, man.
Yeah, a lot of fishing boats out there.
Guys are pouring rain, windy. Oh, geez.
It was nasty. There wasn't any parked cars in the parking lot down there when I was flying this morning.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Dustin, good morning.
Hey, Dustin. So you guys still getting that off and on weather, huh?
Terrible. Well, as you can see here on my monitor, that's live.
Uh-huh.
That's down on the St. Clair River, and you can hardly see anything. It's just water everywhere, and
Wow.
And
it's been like that for days.
So you guys are getting the summer storms, and everybody down the Southwest is getting all the heat.
Yep.
It's supposed to be cooling off this week a little bit out here, which is nice. But like I said, over the weekend we were all near the hundreds, and Texas and Arizona, Vegas are all in the hundreds, all the way across to the Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. I think over in Florida, where I said it might have been the 90s, but it felt like it was in the hundreds.
Well, it's that really sticky, muggy weather here.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, aren't we supposed to get up maybe into the 80s today?
I don't know what temperature's supposed to be here. I'll tell you in a few minutes.
But it's just yucky,
Yeah.
Actually, I'm upstairs and it's warm here already.
Yeah, I went out to the gym this morning. It was still a little muggy out. So we might get a lot of humidity today, even though we're not getting a direct heat, which is kind of odd for us here in California. We don't really get humidity.
No, that's what everybody touts it as, the
Yeah.
dry heat,
Right. Yeah, you got the dry heat, so you can go get underneath the tree and cool off. But when you hear that humidity, you can't run from that. It's
We got,
you-
uh,
Little Llama Laura says, "Oh no, Dre is here."
yeah, I caught you early. I went to the gym this morning, just got back, charging up some batteries in the garage, and
What time you got to go out and fly?
I don't have a certain time. I just, like I said, because of the weather, I know this time of year, get out early, get it done, get back before the heat.
Yeah,
Like I say, even though it might be in the 80s, like I said, the humidity's high, that means the ambient temperature is going to be high. So when you're out there flying, those batteries are taking a pounding, especially, doing the mapping work that I do. We run those batteries down as low as possible and get them back. So we're down, right at 30% or below. By the time they land, they're right about 18% by the time they hit the ground.
yeah. I can. Let me go over here, and I'll show you how nasty it is out. Pictures.
Laura said they're over there visiting the birds right now, Paul.
Really?
Yeah.
So David's visiting his family?
I guess.
Hey Dre, this was I just came back from flying this ship.
So that's all low clouds and rain behind it.
And, well, yeah, actually it's sprinkling right there too.
Okay.
I had to wipe the lens off the camera when I got back to the ground.
Yeah. Because I know normally in your ships you can see, off to the horizon
Yep.
on your shots most of the time, and
It's,
you
it's
barely.
a hazy, nasty, yucky.
Yeah.
But I just don't know how long I'm going to be able to continue to do it. That's a bulk tanker.
Okay.
Algoma Central lines. Algoma Central, actually. I'm coming to the back shot. You can see, you can't even hardly see the lake out there.
That's what I was saying. That usually on your shots you can see way out to the horizon, and now you can barely probably get about a mile out from where your focal point is.
Yep. Not good. But it's the day before a holiday. I would imagine a lot of people are either sleeping in, or a lot of people are just vegging out, not doing anything. Because what I noticed when I went down there was no traffic on the roads.
Yeah, like I say, Tuesday is an odd day for a holiday. So a lot of folks like me took the day off before, and so I would say they talk about today being the heaviest traffic day in the nation. So a lot of folks are either getting out of town or are getting back into bed.
Yep. Laura's visiting the birds. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how long we'll be on this morning, Dre, because it looks like it's going to be dead, but we'll see.
Yeah, I just popped in just since Alex, I was up already, and I sometimes by the time I get in the office, you guys have already done with a short show or something.
Oh yeah, because you're 3 hour difference, right?
Yeah. So I figure I'd pop in this speak and wish everybody a happy 4th of July and a safe holiday. And I say get cleaned up and get dressed and pack up my gear and head out in another hour and a half or so.
Boy, that hour and a half goes fast, doesn't it?
you know what, Paul, when you get our age, time flies, dude.
I know.
Time just flies. The years go by quicker for some reason. I just go back when, we were kids. It's like it, in the summertime.
It's like
Super-
summertime lasted forever.
Yeah, summertime lasts forever. And it's like Christmas will never get here.
Yep.
So it's definitely a different mentality on our side.
Well, not only is our bodies winding down, I think our minds are winding down too. So it just
Yeah. Well, like I say, I was talking to a lady at the gym this morning. She has aging parents just like I do. Her mom's in her 90s and my dad's in his 90s and stuff. And we're just discussing, those type of things, situations where it's, in a way, it's almost heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And where those are your parents, those are the folks who raised you. But seeing someone go from when you entered the world and as vibrant and active they were at that point, and like you say, you see them winding down to where the basic necessities become a issue just to get them done. Mobility wise is an issue. Even eating becomes an issue because they no longer have an appetite for nothing.
right.
Just like my dad, I mean, he's got poor hearing. He has no taste buds at all and stuff. So, we got to make sure he eats and stuff because he has no appetite to eat.
Exactly.
So it's just one of those things that you don't want your parents to die early and stuff, but it's almost just as heartbreaking to see them age and their life come to an end like this.
Yes.
Like my dad always says, he's just tired, always tired. And here's a man I never known to take a nap in his life, and now he naps every day.
Okay, Laura, we'll look for you later today.
All right, Laura.
Laura and David about ready to catch a bus. So
All right.
Gitchigumi.
Hey, Gitchy, good morning.
You change your name to Gitchy 906.
Yep.
Where's our favorite boy wonder at this morning? He's not up this early.
I don't know. His kids all went to camp for 2 weeks.
Oh, so him and Mama get to lay
Yeah,
in, huh?
the two of them are home, and who knows?
Oh, okay.
Except they still got the two dogs,
Yeah. Okay.
Do they have a cat too, Paul? I don't remember.
I don't think so. All
right. And
What
then
is that man who's Dominic?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's so odd for me to come in here, maybe because it's this early that I normally come in. I don't see Justin or Dominic. And I said, went for my Zoom updating. I might have beat Paul Hodges in here because he wasn't in here when I first turned it on.
Yeah.
My Zoom said it had to do some new updates.
Oh, yeah. You kind of wonder what those updates are because they keep getting quite a bit.
Yeah,
I
it's like
haven't seen any changes.
it's like everything else. You get updates for my tablets, updates from my computer, updates from my phone. And it's always the generic term, always for performance updates, for better, what do you say, what's the term they use? Compatibility and all that. I said, what does that all mean?
Yeah.
Give me some details.
Well,
I wasn't complaining.
I find too, Dre, the more older I get, the less I like change every day.
Of course, yeah. But like I said, we get comfortable, and we know what comfortability becomes. You become more efficient because you're comfortable. So they keep updating stuff. That means, okay, now I gotta relearn something. You don't change one button to this, change one command to that. Now I'm back where I started 8 months ago with the last update.
Yep, exactly.
Well, gentlemen, like I say, just wish you guys and everyone in the chat.
Hey, Dre, hey, thanks
happy
for popping in, buddy.
Appreciate it, but like I say, I got to get cleaned up and get ready to go out and do a little work.
Fly safe, and we'll see you next time, okay?
All right, you guys take care.
Okay, Dre, bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I charged my batteries up again last night, my controller and that, because I was using quite a bit for the fireworks the other night. But I gotta do my monthly billing today too sometime. So.
Yeah, I need to pay my first of the month bills and catch up on.
Gotta do my billing so I do get paid, so I can pay my bill.
Well, what do you think, Paul?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, Gitchy, whereabouts are you? I thought yesterday you had to go catch a plane, so you must be someplace else by now. But yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
she mentioned something about she had to go catch a plane, but
Only watching.
yeah, it's raining harder right now.
Oh, it's just pouring here, just all day, all morning. It woke me up. Oh, she's in Amsterdam, Paul.
Amsterdam, wow.
I gotta say, it had to be someplace. So she said she had to go catch a plane yesterday. So she said it's in the 60s.
How's the
Windy.
weather over there, Gitchy?
She says 60s and windy.
60s and windy, okay.
Yeah. Usually sometimes there's some people there that do at the airports like Amsterdam and stuff.
Right.
Plane landing taking off, but I haven't seen anything there for a while. There was a guy down there doing it quite a bit, but I don't know whatever happened to him. I don't know. They see here for a minute.
So Gitchy, is that a quick turnaround or do you have another destination? Or you just turn around and come back? A return flight. See, she says the sun is trying to pop out, Paul.
What is it, Hey,
Gitchy, what aircraft do you fly?
No, that was 8-9 days ago. Nobody's live yet right now. We got a crazy bicycle crossing in Amsterdam. It says it's live right now.
Oh, she leaves tomorrow, then back again the next day.
Oh, gee, yes. Wow. That was 4 days ago. There was one. Okay. Nobody's live at Amsterdam right now. It was 2 weeks ago.
She flies all of them. Okay. Do you have a favorite aircraft, Gitchy, or no? You like the bigger ones, the smaller ones, or?
Well, the bigger ones, you get more people on them, but then you'd have more help on them.
More to do, yep. I suppose they're all unique. Yeah, what you could tell us that what aircraft are you flying right now? 747 is her favorite.
What? Do I have to go side or what's your problem?
That's a nice aircraft.
No.
That's 747.
Okay, now.
A350 is the aircraft she's on right now, Paul.
A350? Okay, cool.
Are the layouts pretty much the same, Gitchy? I know that, the bigger the aircraft, they usually have center seats, like could be as many as 6, and then 2 or 3 on each side with 2 aisles. because the capacity is different. And the 747, do they still have a lounge upstairs or no? They turn that into crew?
Okay, they were live an hour ago. Well, streamed 5 hours ago. Okay, yeah, because they usually get like the windy arrivals. They get some pretty wild arrivals coming into there. Right, right now they're showing it. Just looking there now, of course, the planes are coming in sideways because of the wind.
Yeah, why do you go over and tear the couch up and then you come back here and look at me?
Oh, wrong. Geez, I did it again. Let me see if I can. Do this again.
Wide body is the 350, okay.
A white body. Yeah. See this year, like look at planes coming in sideways, Paul. It's so windy. Look at that. That's in Amsterdam. Maybe we can find the airplane that Get You was on, and you watch it land a little while ago because this is streamed 5 hours ago. So I don't know how long ago that she was there. So, but yeah, it's just the last minute they straighten out and land. Eh? That was 9:36 a.m. their time. And that plane landed.
80 people in business class, okay.
What time did you land there, Gitchy? You know what time it was local time there? Hey, good morning, JD. Well, 5 a.m. Okay, yeah, don't go back that far. Okay, can't go back that far and see it. I could have maybe if it, after then I could have went back and seen our airplane actually land. But it started about 9:30 your time in Amsterdam, so 5:15 a.m. ish. Yeah, he wouldn't have been live streaming anyway at that time. Look at it. This thing here. They're coming in sideways. Huh? Because of the wind. Because they got to face into the wind as they're coming down, but they're sideways to the runway. Jesus. So, yeah, that would be cool. Hey, good morning, Nanya.
Anya, right back, Paul.
Yep, not a problem. We're here. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning. when it rains so hard to go get a Tim Hortons coffee, but she's just pouring here right now. For 2 days now, it's been really raining hard. Actually, I had to go fix the sign yesterday because the ground got so soggy that the post fell over.
Oh, I'm gonna make you host.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling so well.
Oh. Why? What's wrong? Not feeling a little lightheaded?
Yeah, lightheaded and unsteady. I'm kind of staggering. Just not good. You're the host. So if anybody wants to join, please join here with Paul.
Hey, what was I gonna say? Have you had anything to eat yet today, Paul?
Yeah, I had some toast and peanut butter, but it started when I was down flying, so. Yeah, it could be the allergies, all this smoke in the air. Yep, could be a lot of things.
I should have something to drink or something, maybe. Something, a little bit of sugar to pick you up.
I'm hydrated. That's not a problem. Just I got pain in my neck too.
I hear fire truck sirens. Is that they coming for you, Paul?
Coming to take me away. Ho ho hee hee ha ha.
I don't know. I got the scanner in the other room there, but I didn't hear what was going on. They probably, yeah, they just shut down again. They gone to Princess Ave. That's where all the homeless drug addicts hang. They go there several times a day.
So if anybody like Nunya, if you want to jump on here and help Paul out, that'd be great. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stay on, but I'll leave it up to Paul when to pull the plug. But you've got 8 people watching, Paul.
Yeah, there's not a lot right now, but I know it's okay. We'll see what happens. She says, have some sugar, Paul. See if that helps.
Yep.
Juice. Got any? Probably not orange juice.
Oh, the room's spinning. Okay, all right, Paul.
Yep. Well, I guess it's just me for now. Yeah, we'll try and keep it going here for a little bit anyway. See if anybody else jumps in there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, maybe see if I can get a hold of Lynn. Let me see here. Where do I want to go? I have to go Messenger, I guess. See if I can. But I don't know if she'd be up this early. I don't have this. I should have the phone number. His tenant's upstairs. Yeah. But, oh, he's afraid of probably passing out or something. I'm just sending her a quick thing here, see if she'll answer on Messenger. She's usually pretty good with me getting back to me. So, yep. See you there, Nunya. Okay, we'll talk to you later. No, not a problem. I just sent a text Messenger, but sometimes she don't get up to about 10:30. So sometimes, but and she's not the greatest either, probably. So yeah. Well, she can check the cameras, Paul. She's got access to all of his cameras in the house, so yeah. He's been up since 6 o'clock. He was out doing did an aerial earlier today, but real early this morning. But he said after he was out there, he started not feeling well. So I don't know what the problem is, but and he said he's got a crook in his neck. He could have tweaked the muscle that runs up into your brain there or whatever. I've had that where I get vertigo, a little bit of vertigo. So sometimes I think maybe that's what he got right now. So no, I can't see Paul. I can't see him at all. He's gone completely. I don't have access to his cameras. Yeah, no kidding there, JD. Yeah. Maybe his body's used to it and he hasn't done it. Yeah. Well, you seen him out there this morning? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I don't know. Haven't heard nothing back from Lynn yet, so she may not be up and around. I'm not sure. Yeah. Not sure how well she's doing. I don't know if I can do a video call with her or just call her. I'll give it a few minutes. See what happens. If I just ring it, she may then come to Messenger and take a look at it, see what's going on. Well, hopefully everything's okay for him. He's just not feeling well. Maybe. You're sitting there. Well, this is about, I don't know, a few hours old, not very long, about 3-4 hours old. I'm sitting there watching. Okay, am I sharing the right thing here? I'm probably not. Okay, hang on. Let me go here. I'm probably sharing the wrong thing and keep doing it all the time. There we go. So, anyways, this is what I'm watching here. I'm watching some planes. Actually, this is where Gitche is right now in Amsterdam. The planes that are coming in. It's real windy. You can see them coming sideways. They're trying to come in to land. They're at the last minute, just as they're getting ready to flare out, they straighten out, So, no. Ooh, little dip there. Yeah, so anyway, there we're down on the ground again. Cool. Anyway, it's a little breezy. Even Gitch said earlier. Yeah. I'm just gonna silence myself for a second here, guys. I'll be right back. I'll call her. Yeah, it's ringing, but no answer right now. Maybe she'll hear it and finally come take a look at my message here. So, yeah, I'll stop it for now. Maybe she'll sit there and then come back to me, or she'll see the message, right? So, hopefully, she heard that ring. Okay, let me take a quick look here. I don't know why I got to redo a bookmark or something here because my regular Port Huron, you keep coming up not available. I don't know why, but it looked like the rain settled down a little bit over there. Over there where Paul is. Been raining. It's pouring here right now, but anyway, this is a bit where Paul was flying this morning, but he's caught one ship there, but I don't know. You still see quite a layer of clouds yet too there. Yeah. But it's been raining and thunderstorms here and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, he's still up there. But I don't have access to his phone. I don't know his phone number. But he's still up there, Kevin. His tenant. So I don't. Yeah, I don't think I actually can. Or even too bad. What's his name wasn't on his buddy there. So well, what Skip? Too bad Skip wasn't on here. He'd go and check on him for sure, but I don't have phone numbers for Skip. I should have that stuff just in case, I guess. But oh, I don't know. We'll see. Kind of a wet, miserable day over here today. I don't know about everybody else, but she's kind of wet and miserable here. So yeah, it's still pretty damp down there at Port Huron. Just looking there, the camera's swinging around, but not pouring rain like it was here. So hey, good morning, Bill from Newfound Dome Production. Good morning. Yeah, just me here flying solo this morning. So for a while. So we'll kind of give it a few minutes, see if anybody else wants to come in. And I think so. Yeah, it's the Paul Hodges show there this morning, Curtis. Oh, there's, hang on, break back. Well, I guess Paul must be listening. He just called me. He's okay. He's kind of settled down a bit now, but he's just gonna kick back and relax for a little while. So anyway, so he said he's feeling a little bit better right now. So anyways, yeah. But yeah. You do anything exciting today there, Curtis, or what? Yeah, LOL, it's not even Paul's show. It is so Paul's show. It's not Paul Murray, it's Paul Hodges' show. I don't know. There's any way. I don't think there's any way I can change it though. Instead of Paul Murray, friends. Oh, let me see. Go here. Stop. No, I don't want that. Apps. No. Nothing I can do view security. Okay, no. No, not much I can do, I don't think. Oh, look at this. You got choice of view, speaker view, and galley view. Gonna be the same because just me, right? Follow host video order. Oh, whatever that is. Okay, Curtis. Yeah, appreciate you do come in for a couple minutes, anyways. If you can, you got a couple minutes to spare. Yeah. I suppose he's just probably getting up there because it's about 7:30 in the morning where he is. So, and of course, Curtis, he's on holidays, he says, but he's on home vacation, I guess, this week. So, took the week off, but he's going to try and get out with the ROV, I guess. So, but just trying to go up north. Never seem to make it. LOL. Oh, okay. Up around Dustin area there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's not a good start to the morning there, Bill. But oh well. Oh, here comes Mr. Curtis Dart now coming in. Just we'll see if he made it. Look at that.
Save the day.
Today, come in. Yeah, give me something to talk to. It's kind of hard to figure out.
It's hard to do a thing by yourself.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do a shit by yourself.
Morning, everybody.
Hey.
Make sure I got that muted. I do. That's working. That's working. Turn that off.
Yeah, get you. Paul's feeling a little bit better, but he's going to sit back and relax in his chair there. So he said, he told me it's like when you get old people there. He said when they say they're having a spell, that's what it feels like. Whatever that means. He's just feeling lightheaded, like he's going to pass out or something. He said he feels a little bit better now. So he's well enough to call me. So. That's good.
Well, that's good news. Hello, Marie. You found One Vision, everybody. So, Paul, we went out yesterday to go diving.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And it's the opening day for crab season. That poor little pier that we were on had around 300 people on it tossing crab pots in the water.
Oh,
I was out there with my two buddies, and we're all looking at each other going, well, that's not going to go very well. We're going to get tangled up in some lines.
Yeah, no kidding.
So we decided to write it off. Crab season for everything's zoned off, and that's zone 11. And crab season for them is only on Sundays and Mondays.
Oh, okay.
But we figure everybody's going to be working today, so it shouldn't be as bad. So we're going to go back out there this morning here. I'm going to leave around 7:30 and head up there. It's about 6:40 right now.
That many crab pots over there. Maybe you get a couple of people there that lost crab traps.
Well, when those crab pots, you're throwing those pretty hard to get them out into the water.
Yeah.
You don't want to just drop them straight down. You want to get them out in the water a little bit. So I figure somebody's losing some phones and stuff.
Yeah.
So instead of trying to work it, we decided to just call it a day and head back, but we're going to go back out there this morning.
Okay, Gaethje, have a good day. Catch you later. But yeah, so you never got to try that new camera mount?
No, not yet. Everything's charged up. Everything's pre-dive checked. Everything's ready to go. In fact, I even left it all in the truck last night when I got back. Didn't change a thing. So yeah, we're ready to go.
Yeah, cool. Is there an alternative place for you to go if you can't go back out today, or?
Well, the thing is, every spot that's open has got people crabbing.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow is going to be the 4th of July fireworks, and they're going to have a fireworks display in the exact same spot. They've got a huge barge out there that they put the fireworks on.
Yeah.
So tomorrow it will be filled up with people as well at night, and they'll be drinking.
Yep.
They'll be filming, have their phones out, filming the fireworks, and they're going to drop their phones in the water.
Oh, definitely.
So I actually think I think we'll do okay today. I think we'll find a couple things. Well, I know for sure there was one crab pot down there that the guy's line broke when he tossed it, because I was there when it happened. I don't know if we left. He may have jumped in the water and grabbed it, or tried to hook it with something else and pull it out. I don't know, but I know there's at least one crab pot that got lost while we were there.
Can you with the claw or whatever put a big treble hook on the front and then drop it on the cage on a separate rope and then hook it
I've got a little thing that fits inside the claw. It's specifically made for that, and it's out in the truck right now. But anyway, it mounts right inside the claw. You leave the claw open, or no, you close the claw about halfway, and then if this is, let's say, this object I was going to grab, you come up to it, and then you release the claw, and it stays hooked onto it. And then of course you have a separate line.
Yeah.
So for anything heavy, we can do that.
Oh, you figure you have a treble hook or something you could
We do have a magnet on one end of a line and a treble hook on the other. We haven't ever really tossed that in the water, but we were thinking about that also because the sediment over time builds up.
Yeah.
So we're thinking, a lot of stuff maybe just buried just underneath the sediment, and we're just not seeing it because we're just kind of cruising over the top there. So one of the things we're thinking about doing is tossing that magnet out, go find it with the ROVs, get them, just behind it. So you're pulling the magnet towards you, and they'll kind of follow along. And what the magnet doesn't pick up, if it uncovers something, we'll grab it with the ROVs.
Yep.
Just an idea.
Yeah. Oh, even a phone you should be able to pick it up with a magnet, can you?
Well, if you're dragging it across the bottom, maybe not. I mean, you might grab it, but it hooks on something as you're pulling it,
Yeah.
Let's say 10 yards, assuming us old guys can throw that far. You're pulling it back about 10 yards across the bottom. There's a chance it'll dislodge. But I mean, I think what we'll end up is we'll uncover stuff. We'll probably pick up a whole bunch of fishing line that's down there, and that's a good thing to get that out of the water. We'll pull some fishing line out of the water, and we'll probably get some lures. I couldn't think of the word lures for some reason.
Okay, Bill, and welcome, AZ. So yeah, good.
The Paul and Curtis show.
Yeah, the Paul and Curtis show. Yeah, AZ Paul is a little under the weather right now. He wanted to go lay down for a little bit. He may come back on a little bit.
So did he? I just kind of came in late. Did he start the show and you jumped on, or?
Oh no, we were running it. Well, actually, we even thought about ending it, but then all of a sudden Paul didn't feel well, so he just made me the host and said I got to go lay down. So.
What about you? What are you up to lately?
Hey, not much at all. Well, it's a long weekend here too for us, right? So
I'm on vacation.
And yep, for another whole week yet, eh?
Yeah. Doing the vacay dance.
And we're back to normal tomorrow, but see, your holiday's tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow's our 4th of July.
See, ours is July 1st of Canada Day, right? So, but it's a long weekend. So I was gonna go to the trailer, but for all this rain and yesterday, holy mackerel, it rained heavy, and then again this morning it rained so heavy about 7 o'clock this morning. It woke me up.
So have you been following the stuff going on in Paris at all?
Well, a little bit, but they're having fun over there, that's for sure.
So last night, apparently they most of the rioting had calmed down last night, but there were still some stragglers that went out. Well, some of the football fans went out and were picking fights with them. You know how those football fans are.
Oh yeah.
But they were out, and there's people out there catching the video of it, and it's online now. Where they were, these guys are out there picking fights with all these protesters and fighting them and stuff.
I think there's some professional protesters in there.
Oh yeah. That's
and helmets on. They weren't cops.
Yeah, those guys were specifically there to create problems, and that's who the football fans were out there looking for. Yeah, it's one thing to protest, and I support everyone's right to protest, but and you can to me you can say whatever you want to the police. They're going to have to sit there and take it. But once you start getting violent, no.
It was funny. You watch some of the police that are picking up things and throwing them back at the protesters.
Well, that was the thing on that video that I shared yesterday was the police were getting their ass kicked. They kept backing up. And I was like, why are you backing up? What the hell?
I think you go back and they regroup and then they come ahead again, right?
Well, it was, and part of it was the people, the video that was being shared was not a professional video. It was people that are there with their phones and stuff and pretending to be news reporters, pretending. But yeah, there were several times where people tossed something at the cops, and even though they had the shield, it would come over like the top, and they didn't block it in time. I saw a couple cops get knocked down.
Oh yeah.
Like, wow.
But the nice thing about it, if they got a protester or whoever, the cop put one down, they're all right there and then kind of protecting them while they're trying to handcuff.
Oh yeah, they got radios in those helmets that they were wearing. And as soon as they see somebody that goes too far and they need to take them down, you'll see like two cops take them down, and then suddenly they just all these cops surround the guy or surround the two cops that are taking them down. So yeah, they brought out what looked like some futuristic fire truck. I mean, it wasn't red; it was white. Had two water cannons on the top, and they were just spraying people down, pushing them down the road. I did see a couple people
on the side of it, didn't it?
Do what?
It said police on the side of that water cannon.
Oh yeah. It was a police truck, but it looked like a fire truck, but it was secured. You couldn't, unlike a fire truck, which is open, this was secured. You couldn't like go open a door or something and get inside. But there were a couple times on video I saw, an older guy had fallen to the ground because, he's trying to run and the police are running by him to go get somebody. And every once in a while, one of them would whack the guy in the head or something. It's like, what the heck are you doing?
This was all over some teenager getting shot or something. Or?
Yeah, I saw the video of it, and it's not the guys in the cop that did it is in the wrong. He's been, as far as I understand, he's already been relieved of duty, and he's going to be involuntary manslaughter, I think is what the charges are going to be against him. But yeah, it was a two cops pulling a guy over, a kid, 17 years old. They're both on the driver's side window. I think the window is down. I'm not sure, but one of the cops was kind of like inside the vehicle trying to grab something, maybe. I'm not sure. The other one was standing right there at the front of the windshield with his gun pointed right in there at the kid. And then the kid just decided to drive off. And as he's driving off, the cop shoots him right there at point blank range. Now, what we don't know is, did the kid have a gun? What was the circumstances? I'm not condoning anything anybody did over there. I'm just saying we only see what the cop did in the video.
Well, if the cop's been charged, or if there was a gun there, they would have made that known right away.
I would think so too, but there's really no statement from the police other than the police officers. The police officer's been discharged and being charged with.
I did something wrong. Then.
Yeah. But yeah, there's no reason for looting stores and.
No, like what's that got to do with the cops? And...
Well, when back when we had our riots, so here in Seattle, there was a girl that came on TV, and they said, the reporter asked her, said, "Why are you tearing up your own neighborhood? What's the point of that?" She goes, "Well, if we just protested, nobody would pay attention. So we tear everything up. Now everybody pays attention." It's like, well, all right, you do have a point, but at the same time.
Well, just like, stuff going in California, different places around the world right now. they're going and looting all these stores. Well, the stores are going to get up and leave because they can't handle it. You know, they're losing too much.
Well, yeah, you take all their stuff, you're gonna put people out of work.
Yep.
Of course, most of those protesters don't work.
And the quality of life there goes down because nobody wants to go there and become,
Surprised Justin hadn't jumped on.
Yeah, it's Friday. I don't know where Justin is this morning. Oh, here comes Mr. Ron.
Hey, good morning there, boys and girls.
Hey, what's happening?
Not much. Just have my last cup of coffee before I start working.
What's the plan for today?
Putting more stone down. I'll show you what I'm doing.
Trying to make it deer proof?
I've got this retaining wall right here
Yeah.
that goes
Yeah.
all the way around the house, and like I fixed up the little drinking fountain, but this goes all the way around the house, and I
Oh,
had
okay.
to dig out all the old stone,
Yep.
break it out, and then put underlayment down. And I've got stuff
Yeah, landscape.
going
Yep.
all the way clear at the other end of the house. So,
Oh, yeah. So you got a little bit of work. What you do? Just go buy bags of stone or?
I've got a guy locally here that's going to deliver it for me.
Oh,
So, and you see, I got my driveway sealed driveway was sealed last week.
yep. Yep.
Got that done. And got a tree all cut up this week. It's probably gonna have to wait till next trip off, but I'm gonna restain the side deck and the front deck. Get that all done. So home ownership never quits.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
our septic system went out yesterday, so I had to go dig that up. That was a
Oh,
blast.
geez.
yeah, we've had a lot of pounding rain yesterday, and I walked downstairs and it was a little puddle, and what the hell? I started giving the dog shit for, I had a puddle in my house, and I went, oh, hey, there's a drop just came down. A freaking leak.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
But it wasn't the roof. I have 3 windows that stick out like a dormer,
Right.
and it's got 3 layers of shingles around it, and then on the top is carved pea gravel in it, right? Well, anyways, the one shingle, I went up there, took a quick look, and I could see plywood. Last time I did it was probably 15 years ago. I put new shingles there. Anyways, I could see a piece of plywood, so I had more shingles. So, of course, in the middle of a rainstorm, I'm up there. I put about 3 shingles over it, nailed them down for now to hold it. And it's been pouring here all morning and not a drop of water. So that's the spot. So once the weather improves, I'll go up there and replace the shingles. It won't even be a whole bundle. It's just, not that much.
Where's Paul Murray?
I'm not feeling too well. He come on this morning for a little bit, and he went down flu this morning around 6 o'clock. It said right after that he didn't feel really well. He was a little dizzy and not, his gait was off a bit. So, anyways, he went live here, and then he started feeling like he was gonna almost pass out or something. So he put me over to the host, and he said he's gonna go lay down for a little bit. So, but he called me about 10 minutes ago. He's feeling a little better now.
That's good.
He's just sitting back, taking it easy.
It's like yesterday, I had a little dizzy spell too, and I know exactly what it was. I was just dehydrated.
Yeah.
Well,
he said he's well hydrated. I just kind of wondered if he had something to eat. But
he don't hydrate. He drinks Diet Pepsi. That's a diuretic.
yeah, diuretic. Yeah.
Diuretic. He won't listen to. Told him to
Yeah.
drink water. Probably listening right now. Yes, Paul, I'm yelling at you.
Yeah, he's listening. Don't worry, he's listening.
Oh, I know he's listening.
He'll have YouTube on in the background while he's laying down.
Yeah, so that's all the underlayments down. So now it's just a matter of, but I don't know why I did it. but he's got gravel along the garage, and I'm just going to take all that gravel out, and I'm going to use it up here. And I'm waiting for the workers up above to come in. They told me I could come up there and get soil, and I'm going to fill it in with soil and just put grass there.
Yeah. Well, my
Well-
sister, you have to understand, she got the back of her house. She got two big decks, one up top and one down below. One below is starting to rot away, okay? But it was put up 25 years ago, okay? She never, ever used that deck. Never. But it was built when they built the house, right?
Right.
But anyway, so she just talked about, maybe we'll just cut it out and we'll just put grass there, But she said, why put money into something you never use, right?
Yeah. To prove I'm a hard worker, I got
Oh.
blisters.
Yeah, why go
Learn
start
my-
a job? Might as well take a knife, cut myself, get it over with, and go to work.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might be a smart person and wear gloves. But no, it's been a good productive week here. So, and Wednesday, I got to take the motorcycle over to the Harley shop and get an oil change. And I got to have them look at my clutch. And then Thursday, I'm going to ride the bike as well and go over to Rapid City. And my buddy's going to fix the stereo speaker, going to replace the stereo speakers in it.
There any way they can inspect the clutch through an inspection port or anything like that, or no? Or just tension?
What happened was last year, there's a clutch reservoir right up on the handlebars.
Oh, okay.
When I had my buddies up at Beartooth Pass last year, we were at 11,400, something like that, 500, almost 12. We were pushing 12,000 feet. And I looked down at my clutch and I could, or the reservoir, it's like a little rectangular box. It's on, it holds that, your, what do they call it? J4, I don't know, the clutch fluid, but it was seeping out of the seal. And then
Oh,
I'm losing my clutch. And I got to thinking, you know what? I'm up here at altitude. When you think about Boyle's law, the physics, where air rises, the higher you go. And I'm like, shit, I'm having a hard time shifting. But once I got back down to lower altitude, it worked fine.
Huh.
But they tell me that seal goes bad in that clutch reservoir. So it's like a $10 fix, but so then they're going to make sure the air is bled out. And he said there might be some moisture in that. He goes, you want to get that out of there. So
well, they can just bleed it out, can't they?
yeah. When it comes to the bike, that's one thing I don't do a whole lot of stuff on it. I leave that to the professionals. I want that bike to be perfect, on the road. So
Speaking of professionals, Curtis,
Yeah.
got anywhere yet with that other ROV?
Not yet. I did talk to them. They want me to pay to send it to Garland, Texas. And if it's a warranty thing, then they'll pay me back.
Yep.
I'm like, I don't want to do that.
little mishap. Didn't you go out on an adventure? Was it yesterday or was that today?
So what happened was, yes, I did go out yesterday. Me and my buddies went out and we got out to Les Davis Pier. And yesterday was opening season for crab. So the pier, every pier out there had like 300 people on it, with everybody had 2 to 3 crab pots. We got out there and we looked in the water and it's like, we're just going to get tangled up in this stuff with our tether and their lines and all that stuff. So the crab days you can go crabbing are Sundays and Mondays in zone 11, which we're in zone 11 where I'm talking about. And I'm sitting there watching these guys throwing these crab pots. And I'm thinking, well, they're going to lose something because they're tossing these pretty hard. Something's going to come out of their pocket and they're going to lose some stuff. And while I was there was a guy that lost his crab pot. It came loose when he tossed it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't know that. And we left, but when we left, it was still in the water. I don't know if he went back and tried to hook it and grab it or something, or somebody tried to help him get it out. But when we left, I knew there was at least one crab pot in the water. So we're going to go back here. In fact, I need to get off here in just a second. We're going to go back and see what we can find today. It should be less today because today's Monday. It's a working day. I could be wrong, but you never know.
Are they like a dome shaped, or are they kind of a cage, square, a rectangular?
The crab pots.
Yeah.
Oh, there's all different kinds. There's one you can put on a fishing line that it's literally it lays on the bottom flat, and then when you pull the line tight, it folds up like this and captures the crab inside of it.
Oh,
There's a lot of those out there, and then there's the square ones that most people are familiar with, the square and the round ones where the crabs crawl into it. And then they have another one. It's like just a big round piece of metal. I'm not sure what if it's metal or carbon fiber or what, but it's just a net. And they toss that out. It's like a big hoop with a net in the center, and they toss that down. The crabs come in, and when they lift it up, the crabs are kind of caught in it.
like in the current or pressure, you're pulling it. Right?
Yeah, the pressure of you pulling it up keeps them in there.
What do they use for bait? Just like fish heads or something like that?
So the thing is with all the seals that we have around here, if you put a freshly caught fish in there, they'll tear the cage up just to get to it. So most people will take and use either chicken, which seals don't want anything to do with chicken for some reason, or they will catch fish a week to 2 weeks in advance and let it rot, and then they will put that in there because the seals don't want anything to do with rotted fish.
I know when I lived on Vancouver Island, but down we were doing shrimp. Like just a bicycle rim with some ropes and a rock and a fish head down tied in the center of it. But I can remember there, if you'd be going like this, and all of a sudden your line's going out like this someplace. Looking, seals got it, dragging it away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, seals can be. They're mean little suckers.
Well, it's funny because they'll be sitting out there bobbing up and down in the water. As soon as you throw a crab powder or something out there like that, they poof, gone. They know it.
Yeah, they know what's in there. So yeah, chicken. For some reason, seals don't want chicken. Crabs will eat anything though.
Yeah,
I mean they are the scavengers of the ocean. They clean up everything. If it's dead, that they're going to eat it. So what everybody tells me, what they're saying online, is rotted fish or crab meat or turkey. One of those.
Interesting.
Well, look at JD. He's off all week too, by the looks of it.
Well, damn, JD, come on down. Let's party.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna head out here about 7:30 and drive up there.
Yeah. How long did it take to drive there? Very long.
It's only 22 miles, but as Ron knows,
about an hour or two.
It could be 22 minutes. It could be an hour or two. It just depends on traffic. Everything up here is like a big, huge hourglass as far as the roads. I mean, everything starts out wide in Oregon and it slowly works its way all the way down to where it's just Interstate 5, and that's it. You can go up 405 once you get up to Seattle. They do have a little breakout spot, but that's just as busy. So it's.
Yeah, I remember that trip a couple years ago coming into Seattle on the motorcycle, and there was a big tractor trailer on fire on the 5.
Yeah.
Oh my! It took us 3 hours to go 15 miles.
Yep.
It was a mess.
Well, Captain Joe says he uses chicken necks there down in Louisiana.
Yep.
And what crab is it? Dungeness that's open?
So it's all crabs right now.
Oh, okay. But that's what it's mostly down there, isn't it? Dungeness?
No, it's mostly red rock. Which I love crab cakes. And what we usually do is we go for the Dungeness crabs because there's more crab meat. But everybody tells me the red rock, even though they're smaller and there's not as much meat, that the meat's actually a little bit sweeter.
I think I might work a little bit today, and then my buddies are down at the lake. They invited me to come down and go out on the boat, so I may do that this afternoon.
You haven't had your boat in the water yet, have you?
No, I still got to get it registered.
Well, you
Well,
haven't done that yet.
Pop
Oh,
on here.
I thought you were doing that last year. You had to go do it.
I
last year you had to go do it.
got it, the title switched over, but now I got to register it with Fish and Game, and then we actually have an inspection station right here at the grocery store. All boats that come down the lake, they have to get inspected. So we'll have to get that done.
Like for safety equipment.
Yeah, they check to make sure it, you know, especially if it's an out-of-state boat, make sure you're not bringing some
Invasive species.
invasive species bug or moss or what, I don't know, whatever. But
They do inspections here, life jackets, flares, a bailing kit,
yeah. Well, guys, coffee's done.
Yep. Well, thanks for coming in. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to stop in for morning coffee.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I got to start rolling here in a minute. I got to get up and get dressed and head out. So I'm going to head out too.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't understand your story. Did you break something or something break, or you said you had to send something down to Texas?
So one of the ROVs, the camera just stopped working.
Oh,
And I have three of similar, they're similar in style and design and everything. And I think what happened is the way that you update the firmware. So you download the app and it goes, there's new firmware. And I've got my phone and my tablet set to automatically update everything so I stay current. So I do this pre-dive check where I check the motors and I make sure everything's sealed up correctly, and I make sure all the O-rings are in good condition. During that time, I'll hook it up, and this is usually the day before. I'll hook it up, and if anything needs to be updated, I update it then. So I started off with the old one, the V6S, said new firmware. So I'm hooked up to my iPad, and it updates. And then I pull out the new one that I just bought, and it says needs new firmware. So I update it. Then I get out the one that I'm having a problem with now, the expert model, new firmware, and I update it. Well, after I update it, the camera's not working. I'm like, well, what the? And when you update it, you're not looking through it's a separate screen entirely. So you're looking at the update screen, you're not looking at the camera. When I came back to the camera, it wasn't working at all.
Oh.
So I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking, wow, I wonder if when it says the first one, when it said update the firmware, it said it downloaded it for that ROV.
Oh.
And I think what happened was I uploaded that firmware to the other two because I hooked both of them up. Now the new one is the replacement for the Five-Fish V6S, the first one that worked, the one I downloaded the firmware for. It said mismatched firmware, but then it asked for please connect your camera, and I did, and it connected, and everything worked fine, and it's worked fine ever since. But the Expert is a totally different model with totally different stuff inside of it because it's the one that takes all the scientific underwater measurements and all that stuff. So I think what happened was I got the wrong firmware in it, and what I need them to do is just send me in the SDK so I can force that firmware in there, the correct firmware in there.
Oh.
But they're saying, oh, we think you got water in it. We think the camera's damaged and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's the issue. But you know how it is. They're the ones with the keys, not me.
Yep.
I got to get them to give me the keys. But anyway, they said, well, we'll give you the address to the place in Garland, Texas that does the warranty work. You'll just have to pay to have it shipped there. And then if it's a warranty issue, then we'll take care of it. And I'm like, well, I don't want to pay to ship anything anywhere. So I'm just going to have to sit on this. I've got two other ones. It's your loss, not mine. And they said, well, let me get back to you on this and see what we can figure out. We'll figure something out for you.
Huh.
So I'm still waiting to hear back from them on that.
Mm.
But I don't think opening up, it's all sealed. So I don't think opening it up is going to reveal like it's disconnected or anything. I mean, if you I'd almost have to show you guys to explain it. But yeah, when you update that firmware, you go into a totally separate screen. You're not looking at the camera view or anything else. I should also add that the motors work, the lights work, it runs. We actually put it in the water and ran it, and it ran just fine. So
Can you reverse that version, the old version or the new version that you put in?
Can I
Kinda
what?
like, can you reverse the firmware, the new firmware that you put in?
Well, you need the SDK to do that.
Mm,
But
Okay.
that's giving me the keys to the shop when they do that. So I don't think they're going to give me those keys to let me do that. Let me save this real quick.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they need to step up and say, okay, here you go. We'll just do this
Yeah.
and it'll fix it. Or or some way to side load the actual firmware. Because when I go in there now, it says firmware updated.
Huh.
But I think it's just the wrong firmware in there.
Yeah, there's no way of defaulting it, eh?
Yeah, there's no way to roll it back or anything like that. So I really don't know.
You see Bill from Newfound Drone Productions? He said, I'm sorry to say I got bad news and good news. The bad news is I took the wrong medication this morning. Good news is I'll be protected from fleas and ticks for a year.
That's funny. Oh, shoot.
So you took the doggy's medicine, huh?
Oops.
Dog's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's mine. That's mine.
Well, I
I
think
got fleas and ticks to worry about here.
you always see Bill on there going. Touching himself, right?
Yeah.
Bill comes in the chat and he's like, hey guys, you want to scratch my belly? And
All righty, guys. I better get to work.
Yeah. And Curtis has got to take off too, so I'll probably just call it because
yeah, I gotta run. I gotta
I'm watching.
get up, get dressed, and get out.
10, so yeah, I'm just gonna head out. And, I got some stuff to do here. I got a dog keep bugging me. I don't know what the hell her problem is. She wants attention or what's the deal with? I don't know. Right here. Here she comes. Up, yep, there she goes.
All right, bye everybody. I'm heading out.
All right.
See y'all later.
Hey, see you guys. Yep.
Take care. Bye-bye.
So anyways, guys, yep, I'm going to call it. We had a little thing this morning. Hopefully we'll see everybody this afternoon, and hopefully Paul's feeling a little better. And we're gonna probably catch you guys all later. So we'll talk at you later. So